I get back, she can slay. Do this all the time, this ain't no surprise. Every other night another movie get made.
Hey guys, I'm back with another video. So I said I was gonna post every single day, but like I said, if I didn't, it was because I was annoyed or yeah. And I know I sound like really like raspy. It's because my nose is stuffed and I'm like sick, kind of, I guess. So that's great. On Friday, I went to my friend's, no, to my cousin's girlfriend's quince. Whoa, what the hell? Anyways, I went to her quince and it was really fun, and I did do a get ready with me. Well, kind of. I kind of did one, and I didn't post it because I had to come here to this house, and I don't have a laptop or camera here or anything like that. And that's like another story that I will tell you guys about. But today, let's just stick with the having no friends in middle school, because I was a freaking loner. And then, like I said, I'm using my phone, so like I don't have a camera here, which sucks because I want one. And the camera's not mine, it's my mom's, but she lets me use it for this, and I really need to get my own camera, but that's another situation that I need to deal with. My name is Jasmine, if you guys don't know already, and this is my channel. And let's get on to the story. Okay, so it was all middle school that I didn't have any friends. Why does it have to be so loud? So this happened in middle school. Obviously, you guys know already. I didn't have any friends in middle school all 3 years. For 6th, 7th, and 8th grade, I didn't have any friends. I mean, I did have like 1 or 2, but nothing else. Like literally nothing else. If those 2 people, girls, were not there, I was like lonely. I wouldn't have anywhere to sit in lunch. I wouldn't have like anyone to talk to because I didn't have friends. I didn't have acquaintances. I didn't have anything in middle school. So in 6th grade, I did meet these people, these girls. It was I don't know if I should use the real name. Okay, so we'll just call one Sam, Emily, no, whatever. So I did meet one, like 3 people, because we were in English and we were just like, we sat there like out of nowhere and we started like getting to know each other. But me, I was really shy. Like I didn't really talk at all compared to now. 6th grade to compared to like now, it's like a total change because I talk more and like I'm more outgoing kind of. But in 6th grade I was so quiet, like I didn't even talk. And then we were sharing like our favorite ice cream flavor, and when it was my turn, I didn't want to go because like it was really awkward and like I didn't talk, like I was so shy. And then I said strawberry like really quietly, even though it's chocolate chip. No, it's cookies and cream. That's my favorite ice cream. So good. But anyways, so yeah, that's how I met those girls. So we just started talking. I didn't really get used to them. Like I was really awkward. I was really awkward. And probably you guys are probably saying like, how is she awkward? Like no, I'm fucking awkward. So yeah, and then that was like our little group. One of the girls, she was like the main one because she talked more, so she was like the leader, you know. I know that's like movie stuff, but like yeah, she was the one that talked more. She was the one with like, she just did everything. And so she just kept adding more people into the group. She added one girl, I think. No, she just added like one girl to our group, so it was like one. There was like 6 people in that group, plus people who would talk to us and stuff, even though I didn't talk to anyone. And then yeah, so we were like all good and chill, but Sam, let's just call Sam. Sam, it's the one like the leader. She was like, bitch, you know. It was her, and it was this girl named, what should I call her? Diana. Okay, let's just call her Diana and Sam. They were having like a lot of beef, a lot of trouble, because you know how in 6th grade we put our friends' names in our Instagram bio, and that's what we all did, which was really cringy and corny, but that's what we did. You know, that was a trend. But anyways, so yeah, that's whenever they got in trouble, no, they had beef or they didn't like each other at the moment, they would like take each other out of their bio. So that's what they did, and all the 2 girls plus me, we didn't know what to do. We were just like, oh, they have beef, we have to pick sides. And I'm like, ugh, I'm not picking sides. Like, they're both my friends, I'm not picking sides. And Sam and me were like really, really close, but we still had our little ups and downs because she was fake. That's what. So yeah. Oh, and there was this other girl. So there was like 7 people. Pretty sure, yeah. And anyways, so yeah, that's how it went. But then I started feeling left out, like at the end of 6th grade maybe. Or yeah, I did feel left out. Like they didn't talk to me that much. They didn't say hi sometimes. They didn't invite me to places. Like they will go somewhere, they will post it on their Snapchat and stuff, and I'm like, oh, that's fine. And then I did one time. I went to Diana's house for her birthday party or something, and they were out there already taking pictures, and I just like joined them, even though I was like a little bit. I didn't know how to dress, but yeah, I did go to her party, and we were taking pictures outside, but when they posted, I posted the one where I was in it, and I tagged all of them, but they posted the ones where it was just the 4 of them, and I was like, oh, what happened there? Like, I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to do. Like, what should I say something? Like I said, I was really quiet. I didn't know how to speak out. I didn't know how to do anything. I was just a little 6th grader. Like in 5th grade and elementary school, I didn't know how to talk. I talked a lot, and I had a lot of friends and acquaintances and stuff. But when I got to 6th grade, I got so scared. I just didn't know what to do. And yeah, so then I didn't really pay too much attention to it. I was like, okay, it's not really a big deal, so let's just leave it alone to the side. So I'm the kind of person that just puts all my emotions, all everything, like I just put it away because I don't want people knowing how I really feel and stuff like that. And it's not a really good thing, but that's just how I am. I don't like talking to people about my problems or anything like that. This voice is really getting to me. It's so annoying. But anyways, so then I'm trying to remember because this was 3 years ago. But did anything else happen? Oh yeah. Okay, so then I met this girl. I'm gonna just use her real name because these fake names are really annoying. Emily, she is my best friend right now, but I did meet her because Sam and Emily were friends. So Emily like started talking to me, but me being me, I didn't say anything to her. Like every single person that I met, I just didn't really talk because I was annoying. I would not like to be friends with me if I was in 6th grade, like at all. So she would go up to me and say hi. She would try to cheer me up. She was a basketball player, but now she's not because she doesn't think she's good enough. Anyways, it doesn't matter. But so yeah, she tried to say hi to me. She tried to cheer me up because I was always looking tired. I was always looking mad. Like like I told you guys before, I have a bitch face. And then she will always try to, talk to me. And one time she will say hi to me. I'm like, hi. Like, come on now, talk. Like, if I would go back to my 6th, 7th, 8th grade year, I will make it the best. I will keep talking. I will dress better. I would. If I could go back, I would fix everything. But I can't. So, yeah. So, that's happened. And then, the girls, my group, they went to, I think it was, where did they go? Well, I wasn't invited. They went to an Adventure Dome, I think. I think it was Adventure Dome. So they went there, and I was like, oh, you didn't want to invite me, you didn't. Even though I couldn't have gone, it will still feel nice that my friends invited me to stuff because they knew that I had like a strict mom. Well, not really strict, but like my mom needs to know the people that I hang out with and stuff like that, so she knows that I'm safe or something like that. So yeah, they knew that my mom was like that, so that's why they didn't invite me to anything. But I still felt like weird that they didn't invite me to anywhere, and I felt sad because like even if my mom would have said no, it would have still felt good for them to invite me to places because I know they were still thinking about me. They were still like, oh, how about Violetta? Like, she could just come with us and see if her mom would be able to go, or if our moms could like talk to each other and like get to know each other so she could be able to hang out with us. But they didn't really do anything like that because, like I said, they were fake. They didn't care about me. They just acted like they cared about me. And yeah, so they went there, and I'm like, okay, that's great. They go into places and I'm not even invited. That's something else. So then me and Emily, no, during 7th grade, I did go back to being friends with them, but that was like in the beginning of 7th grade, and I'm like, okay, I had enough of you guys. I am not gonna deal with you guys. So I started talking to Emily about my problems, about like them, and she was like, oh, finally you get it. Like, they've been like this since you met them and you haven't even noticed. And I'm like, no, I didn't. Or I did know this, but I didn't really do anything about it because I'm freaking stupid. Like, I was a little 6th grader. I didn't know what to do. And so me and Emily just started talking, and then, yeah. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys. In 6th grade, I did tell them that I didn't feel like I was part of their friend group, and that I was always felt left out and stuff like that. And they told me that I don't know why you feel like that because you never say hi to us. You never hang out with us. You don't do anything. And I'm like, okay, but that's a problem. And you guys know I'm quiet. You guys know all this. And they still didn't get it. They didn't get that I was quiet. They didn't get anything like that. And I'm like, okay. So yeah, there was a moment where I did tell them because they knew something was wrong with me, and they knew that I was like kind of drifting away from them because they were just like not bringing me back into their group while I was drifting away, you know? But anyways, let's go back to 7th grade where I was talking to Emily about this stuff. And then I went to go, after me and Emily had like this big conversation about this whole situation, I went to go tell Sam, like the person who led the whole group. I went to go tell her like, I feel left out. I feel all of this and that. and then she made a group with all the people that was in our little group. She made a group chat, and then I'm like, why'd you go and tell them why I was talking to you, not them? And then she was like, Violet is feeling left out, what should we do? And I'm like, and then we had this whole argument. I don't really remember it. I deleted all the messages, or they were in my own phone, and I don't have it. So yeah, I don't really remember the messages, but we had this whole argument, this whole beef, drama, everything. And there was a point where one of the girls, she said that I don't really like you, no one really likes you, we just acted like we liked you. And I'm like, whoa. And that hit so hard because, like, I gave them all my love, I gave them all my attention, I gave them everything, and they didn't like me. They were fake. And I was like, damn, that's how you feel. So yeah, that was my 7th grade. But then in 7th grade, that's when I didn't have any friends, so I started hanging out with this white girl, and she was like not really into me. She had other friends that she would hang around, and I didn't talk to them. Like I said, I was quiet, so I didn't really talk to them. And yeah, so she didn't really pay attention to me. And then it got to the point where I hung out with Emily, and then that was the end of 7th grade. It was just full-on beef. And then one friend, and then I left that friend and went to go with Emily. So yeah, that was my 6th and 7th grade year. Like, it was horrible. And I did go to the dances, but it was just like, one of the dances was like beef because this girl was having trouble. I don't know what with, but she was like, I don't know, she was just having trouble with something. So yeah, that was my 6th and 7th grade year. Now let's talk about my 8th grade year, which was even worse that I would think of, because I didn't have friends. I had less friends than I did in 7th grade. So yeah, okay, so at the end of 7th grade, I did meet this girl named Elena, and we started talking. I don't know how we met. I don't really remember. Yeah, I don't remember. I don't remember me and her talking because we didn't really like each other. Like, I thought she was a bitch, and I'm like, and she thought I was one too, so we didn't really like each other. And yeah, and then so we started talking, I guess. And then 7th grade year finished. But then in 8th grade, I had science, and she was in that class too. So I was like, okay, I know you, so I'm gonna sit next to you. And she wanted me to sit next to her too because she knew people there, but she didn't really talk to them like me, because I didn't know anyone in that class. I mean, I knew of them, I just didn't really know them because I didn't talk to them, you know. And then so me and her started talking, and we started getting close, and Emily was there too, and this girl named, we'll just name her Crystal. No. Okay, we'll just go with Crystal. Her name was Crystal, and this other cheerleader that we met, but none of us really actually liked her because she was annoying, and she was just annoying. And I know that's like kind of weird for me to say, but because I went through the fake friends things, but then at first I didn't like her, but then I started being friends with her, and she was actually kind of nice and chill and stuff like that. So yeah. And then so I did revolve my world around Elena, and that was a really big mistake that I shouldn't have done, because she was like my best friend, but she did get in a lot of trouble, and she wasn't always there in going to school. So like, it was just her that I was talking to, and because I knew that she was my friend, I didn't want to be friends with anyone else. She would be the one talking to other people. But when she's there, I will talk to those people too, because that's how I was. Like, I'm more confident when I'm around my friends. So, yeah. And then me, Emily, and Elena were like really close. Like, it was just the three of us. The other people that I was talking about at a table were like more acquaintances than our little group. And then, yeah, so I did revolve my world around Elena, and I shouldn't have done that, because when she did get RPC'd, when she got RPC for fighting or for being a distraction in the quad, I didn't, like, the rest of my 8th grade year was really horrible, and it was bad because we had every single class together, and she was the only person that I talked to. If someone came up to us and she was there with me, I would talk to them too. I would say hi. I would be like all confident, like I will be outgoing. But after Elena left, I wouldn't talk to them because I didn't know how to continue a conversation. I didn't know how to talk to people because I don't know. And then, so when she got RPC'd, I had science, algebra, pre-algebra, all these classes, right? I had all these classes with her, and I didn't talk to anyone after she got RPC'd. Like, every single class I was lonely except for geography, because that's when I was with Emily. But when Emily wasn't there, I was lonely too because I didn't have anyone to talk to. Like, the whole class had their own group of friends. The whole class just had their own, they had their business to deal with and stuff like that. So they didn't come up here to talk to me. They knew of me, they knew like who I was, but none of them had the balls to come talk to me. Maybe because I look mean or something like that, but yeah. So that's how my middle school year went. It was one of the worst 3 years of my whole entire life because I didn't have any friends, and it got to the point where I was like depressed, I guess. Not actually depressed, but I was depressed, and all I could think about was that I didn't have any friends, and I didn't have anyone to talk to. I had a phone, no one hit me up, like that one song, you know. What's the point of having a phone if no one hits you up? And yeah, and I didn't hang out with anyone. Like, I don't hang out with anyone now, but I know that when I go back to school, I have some people to talk to. I have a lot of people to talk to, and I have, you know, people to hang out with. That's not how I felt in my 8th grade year, or in my 6th, 7th, and 8th grade year. Like, I wouldn't want to go to school because I knew there wasn't anyone there that I could talk to and stuff like that. Like, all of them had friends, and I didn't. I was the only person that didn't. So yeah, that's the end of my video. It's really long for a story, but yeah, that's what happened. And thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe, like, comment, and share, and turn on the post notification bell so you won't have to miss a video. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Hey guys, so I just wanted to tell you guys that sorry for smacking so much, and sorry for like looking all around, because that's just because I didn't know what to say and I forgot everything. And sorry for breathing so loud. Like I said, my nose is stuffed, and yeah, and I know I probably looked really sad in this whole video, and I guess I was, because the more I think about it, the more sad I became. But still, thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.